Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Mind Over Magic, where we now have a very fancy mage tower. Look at that, it looks very good. It's got magic wallpaper, and if we move time on, we can see the magic wallpaper moving, which is wonderful. I do like that. So that's all very impressive, and it'll make our research go a bit quicker, which is also very helpful. So I think now we need to get back onto our cronebug pen thing. We need that to make frost glass, to then make big windows, to then get other rooms set up properly. And I think we're a bit short of rune wood. That was the issue, wasn't it? Where are we? Crafting. Cronebug pen. Yes, we need 50 rune wood, and we've only got 45. How are we doing down here, Rainbow Knitter? Are you okay? Are you all fine? Because we are keeping you very busy. We've got our little kind of blubber friend over here not doing too much. Oh, they can't do anything. Why not? Because we haven't got any small carcasses. Oh, okay, right, we can sort that. I think there are often many rats around. So I think, yeah, if we kill you, yeah, we get a small carcass. And we get sinew and viscera as well. So let's do some hunting of rats, shall we? So get that. That was loads. There's loads over here. Oh, this is going to be fun. Yeah, get all of these, please. Go and hunt all of those. Oh, and over here, we've got these as well. So could we potentially go and get those two crower things too? That would also be quite useful. Yeah, okay, right, that's all good. And then, yes, if you could keep making the rune wood, Rainbow Knitter. I do apologise. I'm sorry we're working you very hard, but it's really important. We need all this kind of stuff. You're making another 10, which is, okay, that's pretty good. Maybe do another 15, and that means we'll have 10 left over, I think, if my numbers are correct, which they often aren't, but I think that means we'll have 10 rune wood left over to do other stuff. I don't know what we need rune wood for, but we'll find out. I'm sure many other things need rune wood. And what are we researching right now? Up to the fancy mage tower we go. What are we looking for? Liven up the place. Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, we invested quite a lot of our scrolls, in fact all of them, in getting all these kind of lovely fancy rugs on the go, but then it'll open up many other bits and bobs, which is wonderful. So yeah, okay, right, I think then let's get time ticking on. We also, Quincy is no longer has a start. They've completed one of their things, and that means they've got another point of earth knowledge. Okay, is that what that is? It says there, earned Earth Knowledge Bronze Medallion. But I think, is it their Earth that's gone? Yes, their Earth has gone up by 1. Yes, so it's on 1 out of 2 now. So it's been improved up to 2, which is pretty good. That's quite handy. So you, hang on a second, Quincy, you can come out of here and go back into learning again, because you need to be taught how to get up to that top level again. And I think we do have a little bit of an issue with Uriah there. Uriah is feeling a little bit a little bit lost, I would say. A little bit sad, a little bit lost. Because, yeah, they've got nothing to do. They've got nothing to do. Oh, is somebody petting the bird? Oh, that's wonderful. Rainbow Knitter kind of like proper bends down to get petted by... Oh, Uriah's doing that. See, purposeless. Look, you're not purposeless. You're making the bird very happy indeed. There we go. But yeah, so yeah, we possibly at some point do need to think about saying farewell to one of our sort of, tier 1 mages, if you like, with the level 1 ones, and then possibly promoting Uriah up to become a teacher. Because I think in terms of medallions, we are looking are we looking pretty good? Have we completed these? They look different. Weren't they blue once upon a time? There has been a game update, so maybe that's changed how they look. I thought they were blue at one point. We could do with you participating in a ritual. That would be quite good. I don't think we can do that. I don't know how we get you rested. Unless you have to, as soon as you wake up from having a sleep, you go and do a fight, possibly. But yeah, if you're becoming a teacher, it would be good if we could cover all these things off. What ritual can you take part in? What can you do? Book of Rituals. Open the Book of Rituals. What can we do? Can we do the mana thing? Can we actually do the mana thing with the student? Are the students allowed to come in? No, they have to be a teacher. Okay, right, so we can't choose them to do that one. We have got all these other things, though. So hang on, open the Book of Rituals again. Ritual Sigil. Hire staff. Ritual requirements must be student. Oh no, okay, yeah, that means yes. Okay, no, that's fine. There has to be a student to turn into the staff. That's okay. Yeah, is there any of these can do? Any mage must be staff. Oh, I see. Okay, so if we were to retire Danny, for example, because I think Danny is going to be the first one to go. He's, I would say, the least effective in combat. Yet there are better people to take into a fight, Danny, than you. So I think if we get Uriah to go and join in Danny's sort of retirement ritual thing, that will help him complete that goal just there, which would be brilliant. Does anybody else need to do that? Oh, Quincy's completed all of theirs. That is wonderful. And Ved, I think Ved is going to go. Ved's going to just sort of make their way out of here, I think, which is fine. Yeah, okay, so I think Ved, can Uriah get involved in that? Again, I'm not quite sure. Let's maybe do this. I think, yes, we can say farewell to Danny, and then Uriah can then come in and become a teacher. So we've got a couple of rituals on the go. Here we go. I think now is the time. I think now is the right time to get this done. So, Danny, farewell, my good sir. It's been lovely having you here. But yeah, you've been a valuable member of the team. But I think now maybe it's time for you to move on. You can go and retire and then just, enjoy other things in life. I think, yes, it's now time for you to retire here. So how is this going to work? So retire Danny. So let's pick Danny. There you go. So pop you into there. So you're at the front there. And then everybody else who can just attend. So we'll let's put the 3 students in. So they can sort of, say farewell to the teacher. And then, do they get bittersweet feelings? Plus 10 conviction. Okay, who's low on conviction? Frost and Bernard are both on 82. Maybe Frost. Because Frost was also a student. I'm not quite sure if they were a student at the same time as Danny. But yeah, Frost was also a student, so they can say farewell. We are going to get 11 Adept Scrolls from Danny retiring, which is quite good. That's quite handy. So here we go. Farewell, Danny. Farewell. It's been lovely having you here. But I think now it's time for us to part ways. I think now you can go on and enjoy your retirement out there and do whatever it is you want to do using your air magic stuff. Let's just make sure that everybody's here. I think Danny is the only person that's not here. There he is. He looks magnificent. He looks wonderful. So there we go. Bye-bye, Danny. See you later. Have a lovely retirement. Keep in touch. Pop back from time to time. Pop back and just tell us what you're up to and such like. I'm sure you'll be keeping very, very busy because you're very lovely. So, yeah, okay, we'll get this done. So this is taking a little while longer. There we go, down to a couple of minutes. And there we go. 11 Adept Scrolls. Danny goes away. And Uriah gets another one of these done. So, boosted hit points, boosted power. That is brilliant. And now, yeah, do we look at what's that? A level 1 or higher enemy party while rested. So maybe what we need to do is, how can you tell if they're rested? How can you tell if they're rested? Like, where does it say rested? I'm not quite sure where it says. I don't quite know how we figure out that. Rested. There we go. Fully rested and doesn't need to sleep. So maybe what we do is we tick time on until the morning. We just kind of let them potter about. They can get rid of those rats or harvest some bits and bobs. Let time tick on until the morning. And then immediately go and do one of these. Go and have a bit of a fight over here with Uriah in the background. And possibly, is it Quincy's one as well? No, not Quincy. Does Ved want to do that? No, Ved doesn't. Okay, so no. So it's just Uriah. But I think then, if we get that done, that means we'll have Quincy that we can promote to a teacher with 5 medallions, which is going to make them really formidable. And then also Uriah would also have the 5 medallions, which would make them pretty handy in a fight as well. So I think that's what we do. However, we do need to get time on into the morning and make sure everybody's all rested and such like. So that's quite good. So yeah, we just tick time on. They can just potter about and do stuff. We've got magic on the go up here, got research happening. We do possibly need to work out what we're doing with this mad kind of bit over here. We need to possibly put roof on this and kind of build this up a bit. But we'll try and think about what we can put over here as well. Because, there's still a good block of school to build on over here. And there are many rooms that we haven't got all the different kind of classrooms and such. But yeah, I think, yeah, with tick time on, maybe, actually, we could... Where are we with the rune wood? We're on 46. Okay, not quite there. Maybe if we get up to 50 rune wood, we'll pop back and get our cronebug pen thing, and that'll be quite exciting. Do you know what? I've been watching Rainbow Knitter do their thing, and they are producing quite a lot of mess. They have droppings, which is a little bit unpleasant, and then they kind of have byproducts of whatever they're working on. They kind of just drop onto the floor and make kind of horrible globs of mess. So I think maybe it might be worth getting another little quilted cleaner thing to help out. Oh, there we go, look. Already 2 piles of mess on the floor from making 1 bit of stuff. So I think possibly it might be worth getting another little quilted kind of cleaner person to help out. So they've got the 2 in here that can look after Rainbow Knitter's mess, and then another one can just, you know, pop about and do all the other stuff that needs to get cleaned up. That might be quite a good idea. Let's pop over to our spindle. Yeah, can we please have another quilted sweep? Do until 2 out of 2. Yeah, do until 3, please. Yeah, let's have 3 of those. And I think as well, let's have 3 quilted carriers. Because, yeah, they do help out quite a bit. So there we go. We'll get that done as well. How are we doing over here with the hunting? It's looking pretty good. There are 2 rats over there that we haven't marked for hunting. So there we go. Get those done. Get those sorted. And are there any more rats over this side? Because we looked on one side, but not the other. Yes, there are so many rats. There are many rats around the place. Oh my goodness me. There are a great horde of them, a plague upon us, dearie me. Okay, I want to get that one there, and I think, yeah, you there. Okay, that will look very good. That's going to help a great deal. It'll make it look a little bit nicer, of course. Get rid of the rat infestation, but also, yeah, many kind of animal carcass things, which Blubber can then use to turn into other bits and bobs, which is marvellous. Rune wood, we're on 49. 49 bits of rune wood. We're waiting for wood and wormweed pods. And I think possibly, yeah, there we go. There's some more nasty filth just appearing there. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the wormweed pods are in, and now the other stuff's gone in. The wood's gone in, so we should have our 50th bit of rune wood. So you carry on making rune wood. That's really good, Rainbow Knitter. Thank you very much. However, up here, I think now we can get... Now we need... Oh, no. Okay, we can't get that. Now we need 100 wormweed pods. Okay. Is there any wormweed around? Not fully grown on that side. Not over here there isn't. Oh, botherations. One day we'll get something working in this nice and quick. One day it'll happen. Okay, over there, look. Yeah, so harvest that for seeds. Harvest that for seeds. That will at least give us a few seeds. And I think, yeah, we have got some wormwood growing over here as well. So, wormweed, sorry. So we should be okay. We should be okay. Maybe whilst we're here, let's destroy those, because they're just kind of in the way. And then we will harvest that. And, in fact, no, destroy that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that as well. Because they're just going to be in the way. Oh, yeah, we put these down, didn't we? We put these down to be destroyed by Ved, I think it was. But then it turns out that we can't tell the students to go and destroy things. And also destroying and disintegrating are 2 different things, which is a little bit confusing, I'll be honest, and it was slightly baffling. But okay, right. That room, hopefully, very soon, fingers crossed, will become a proper forestry room type thing. What was it, a woodcuttery or something? Because I think we're not too far off getting our cronebug pen thing in. The only thing is, oh, hang on a second. Pause time. What do we need for that now? So we need a student with nature skill level 3. Right, Quincy has got that and a bit more. You've got nature level 4, which is brilliant. So that's sorted. Then we need, then we need a water student and an earth student. Okay, right, we need to get them in. So I think possibly right now, if we can... Oh no, we're going to wait until the morning. Wait, that was the plan. Okay, right, run time on very quickly. Okay, we might be in a little bit of trouble because there is rain incoming, and over here we haven't got a roof sorted out. There is no roof over here, so that mana lantern there might take a little bit of damage. Could we potentially move the mana lantern into here for now. I don't think we can. I think it'll block access to things if we put it in there. Although, here's an idea. And we might need to do some micromanagement for this. I think we can put the candelabra there. Right, Paisley, can you do that, please? So you work on that. Okay, good job. And then I think we then move the mana lantern to just there. So it's inside, which is good. And then Betty, yeah, if you could then do you have to right click on that one to move it? There we go. Yeah, so shrink the mana lantern for move and then move it as well. Okie doke, brilliant. There we go. Thank you. That was really good. That was very efficient. And I think we're nearly done in terms of research. And now we are done in terms of research. That was very good. So now we've got a variety of exciting new rugs to put down. An occult small rug, a calming small rug, and a visionary small rug for luxury +2. So nothing too grandiose, nothing too fancy, but you know, it's quite nice. They're quite nice things to have. I mean, that room hasn't got a rug. I know it doesn't need a rug, but I quite like the idea of putting the rugs in. We've got 69 Hallow Lily blooms. Got loads of those. Let's put, maybe, sort of there, look. In the middle of the beds, we'll put a nice rug. So when they get out of bed, when whoever slept in those beds gets out, they can put their feet down onto a lovely soft rug. I quite like that. Yeah, we'll put that in and we'll do the same for the others. But we'll have a visionary small rug for that one. Although that required, hang on, what was that? Wormweed pods. That's different to the, 30 what? Where have our wormweed pods gone? We had 70 of those at some point or something. Did we not? What have we constructed that required a massive amount of wormweed pods? Oh, botherations. What was it? Oh, is it something over here? Ah, okay, right. The rune wood requires wormweed pods, everybody. Oh, goodness me. Right, so we're harvesting these. Okay, do you know what? It's fine. Don't do that anymore. 0. Don't do any more. We've got 57 bits of rune wood. That will have to do. Right, it is going to rain, which is going to cause some problems because we haven't got roof everywhere. Hopefully, the rain will not last that long. Hopefully, it'll just sort of go away and it'll all be fine. There we go. So, yeah, it'll just clear off in a bit. It'll cause potentially some damage to some things inside the rooms. But again, I think we've got enough people around to kind of work on repairing that. I think we should be okay. Right, let's run time on then until the morning. I think one thing we do have to look at, yep, the fog is moving. One thing we do want to look at then is the wormweed pods down to 26. We need 100 of those to do the thing that we want to do. Crikeys. Okay, we'll get there in the end. Got loads of these smoke reed things as well. However, hunting season is looking pretty good. This is quite impressive. And I think is Paisley working on that wormweed thing. Okay, so they're going to get some wormweed pods out of that, which is good. And I think somebody's going to come and do that one as well. So that's going to be quite helpful. That's going to be good. Why has Ved? Why are you no longer doing your thing? Magic and combat. You've got... Oh, did you do one of your things? Oh, you destroyed some stuff. Oh, that's quite good. Well done, you. Well done, you, for destroying some stuff. There you go. You demolished 3 things. So now your lightning skill cap has gone up. Do you know what? Why not? Oh, Quincy's back out of that. So Quincy can go back into the... You don't need to do training. And Ved can come out. So Ved can now go and do learning, which is good. And yeah, Quincy and Uriah are now both absolutely sorted. Okay, right. Hopefully the rain will stop soon. Because, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a nuisance. But at least with that mana lantern inside. At least we got that indoors. Right, research-wise. So we've now got over here, liven up the place with a variety of lovely rugs. Do we go for flashes of brilliance for lightning teaching and a lightning rod? Handy, very handy. However, lighten things up is like sort of ceiling decor, like banners and things. And that could be really handy for our big kind of fancy ritual room. So I think maybe let's look at that one. It's 2,000 of our kind of magic research points, but I think now we've got that room up there, we should be able to do it pretty quickly, which is wonderful. So there we go. And when everybody wakes up, we're going to make sure that people are lovely and refreshed. And then, whilst Uriah is rested, we're then going to send them out on a bit of a journey into the Underschool. They can do some fighting, and hopefully they can complete that medallion there. Although they're only on sleeping 55%-ish, they're going to get up in a couple of hours. I wonder if they're not going to have enough sleep to be rested. I'm not entirely sure. Are they rested? We can't see right now. We can't see because rest has appeared. Fully rested and does not need to sleep. Okay, this is good then. This is good. So as soon as everybody wakes up and they've had something to eat, we'll then nip into the Underschool and do a little bit of a fight with Uriah in tow. That's going to be good. Right, okay, that's our plan. I think they should be waking up momentarily. The rain has stopped, which is brilliant. Right, there we go. So yeah, you're currently rested. So now that does mean, yeah, if you go and do your fight, we should be okay. So let's just make sure that you've had something to eat. I think, yeah, full. There you go. Couldn't eat another bite. Right, we're going down into the Underschool. Let's not get too involved. How about over here into the stone ruins? We could do with a top-up of stone, so that'll be quite helpful. So I think, yeah, Uriah can go in for Ved at the back. Unless, I can never remember these. I need to look at kind of recaps. Ved doesn't have one of these, does he? Here's one. He's dancing in a room on his own and going 2 days without getting bored, effectively. Right, so it's just Uriah. Quincy could potentially go, if they want to, just to join in the fight, but they don't have to. So Uriah and Quincy on the back row. I mean, that's a pretty good combo, I think. And it's a tier 2 fight, so maybe let's just take, where are we? So something, rejuvenation is hit points. Take 2 of those, just in case. I'm thinking of you at the back there, Uriah. And recharging, just to get your mana topped up, 2 of those. And possibly, if things do go a little bit kind of wonkaloids, a Dragonfire Flask, just to cause an easy chunk of damage. Yeah, okay. Right, begin that battle. Begin it very quickly, so people can then remain rested. Because I don't want you to lose your rested your rested status, because then you're not going to complete your medallion thing. So yeah, let's just make sure you're in the Underschool. This is good. You're still rested. That's still here. It's still lit up as a thing. Right. Where's everybody at? There's one person coming through. Okay, there we go. Right, here we go. So a fight is going to happen. A Strigoi, seen those before, and a Hallowed one. Okay, we need to take out the Hallowed one. We need to take them out because they do kind of splash damage to everybody. Who is next? So we've got Quincy. So it's the 2 kids on the back row that are going to go first. Okay, we could potentially Flame Lash the thing at the front there. Flame Lash the Hallowed one. So bash you for 100 points of damage. And then you could apply Thorns to... Yeah, we can't apply Thorns at the back. But does that slow you down? Does that slow you down to stop you having an attack? So that's going to attack us. That's something we'll have to deal with. Right, so you do that. Has that slowed them down? What does Thorns... Thorns deals 10 damage. Oh, it just deals damage to them. Okay, that's fine. Right, you could then... They're going to have a go next. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll smash you in the face with a big block of stone. There you go. Boom, down you go. The thorns are a bit pointless, but never mind. We'll put them on them. It'll cause damage. We'll do Vengeance here, so we can now retaliate to the Strigoi thing. And then we'll Fireball... oh no, we might as well Flame Lash you for an extra 10 damage. So Flame Lash, you've got 275 hit points. Good grief. And then we'll do Growth on you, because that'll now cause some repeating damage, which is good. We're going to fire back here. You, Jarrett needs to do Earth Armor. You need to start absorbing some of this damage, please. Right, that's good. And then if we could just wail on this thing. Oh, yes. Critical hit. Well done, Dave. Very impressive. Fireball from Uriah at the back there. Potential for 100 points of damage on a critical. And can we do Thorns again on it? Because that will kill it. Just more Thorns. Just spikier. Just spikier spikes, please. There we go. So, ooh. A level 2 fire wand. Oh, that's really handy. 40 ice petals, a load of stone, and 7 arcane scrolls. And Uriah's completed their thing. Oh, that's really good. So now Uriah and Quincy have got all their medallion trial thingamajigs. That's really good. I'm very happy with that. That is fantabulous. Okie doke. Right, the little quilted carriers come down here to pick up all the potions and everything else that we just leave behind for some lazy reason. I've got another one of these things. Another ward thing. Okay, put that as a 5 priority, please. Somebody go and make sure that doesn't kind of, sort of close off the room again, because that would be a bit of a nuisance. And also, one thing we never ever looked at was over here. This thing, the Oraculum of Speed, permanently upgrades a student's speed. If we know that Quincy and Uriah are going to become teachers, would it not make sense to up their speed? Although I can see just there, it requires 25 wormweed pods, and we've got 31, and we're saving them to do the cronebug pen thing. Okay, fine. We need wormweed. Can we just get all of the wormweed, please? These are still ready to be harvested. Can we just go and do lots of harvesting, please? It's time for farming. Look, there's a thing over there. Harvest that. Give us wormweed pods, all of them, all the wormweed pods you've got from everything, everywhere. Harvest that one as well, please. Do you know what? Whilst we wait for the wormweed pod things to be gathered, is it not worth looking at maybe upgrading our infirmary there into a proper hospital ward? Because that would mean, if that's done, that's all our medical requirements for the school done. And it means that that type of room, the medical room, is sort of at its maximum level. And that can just be then a thing that we can ignore. We don't have to worry about it ever again. That can just be where people go to heal up. Is that worth doing? And can we actually make it work? So we need 5 or more medical beds. We've got 4 right now. We need 4 or more incense burners. And then 2 or more tincture shells and 2 or more medical carts. And then it has to be private and lofted, which it is. So really, it's just a case of putting in the fancy items, and then when we get the cronebug pen thing in, eventually at some point, we then just slap a few windows in, and we are done. Is that worth even trying to do? I think it might be. They're coming in to repair some damage. I assume these beds got damaged in the rain. I should have taken a little bit of water damage, but there we go. We've got Quincy on it right now, which is wonderful. So I think maybe that might be worth doing. The only thing is, I think possibly we might have to bring the beds forward, so put them here facing that way, if you like, and then have stairs over here, and then do our kind of multi-floor thing, like we've done over here, and on like a little extra shelf in this room, put on the, whatever it was, the tincture shells and other bits and bobs, whatever it was, that thing there. What was it? The tincture shells and medicinal carts. Maybe put those up there. Maybe even, if we could, put another couple of beds up there. That'd be quite fun. So, yeah, this might require a little bit of fiddling around, but I think it might be worth it. So, can we move that bed to begin with? So, yeah, can it go like, if we rotate it round, can it tuck into that corner? Yes, it can. Okie doke, this is good. And then get that one, and just do the same with that one. And the only thing is, we can't do the same with that one, because that'll be in the way of the door, of course, which would be a bit silly. But I think we can do it with those ones. And then at the back, the reason I'm moving those is because we need stairs. We need to put some stairs in. So the stairs could go in, and then we'll see what else we can do with this room. I think they're moving stuff around already, or they're kind of doing a poor job of sort. There we go, that's better. Thank you. I was a bit, come on, don't sort of shrink the thing and then don't put it back. That's a little bit daft. Right, so somebody needs to get that done. However, could we potentially get these sorted? So get some stairs going up. How high up can the stairs go? Can we tilt it like that? Rotate the stairs like that. There we go. So the stairs would have to go like that. They would go up quite a way. They would go up quite a long way. We don't need them going up that high, I don't think. We only need a little increase, a bit like that, look. So could we have the stairs going like that? That's okay. I was complaining about those ones at the top. Okay. But then does it need a floor to go onto? Is that what it's saying? Is it going, hello, you've put some stairs in, but there is no floor. So if we go, how did we do it before with that? How did we do it there? I think we put the floor in and then attach the stairs to that bit of floor, didn't we? I think that's what we did. Right, that can come out. Cancel the construction of that. And then get floor going like that. It's going to not look very elegant. It's a bit low. Do you know what? No, I don't like it. I don't like that being just there. Cancel that. Cancel that. Cancel that. Cancel that. We need to move that thing. That thing can move possibly into... In fact, you know what? Put it there, look. Because the room is still lit. It's fine. So somebody move that over. If we put the stairs going from there... That just means the next sort of level is a little bit higher. Lighten things up is done. This is all very good. How are we looking for our thingamabobs or wormweed pods? 31 of them. Still quite a lot shy of what we need. Dearie me. However, we can now make some banners which require fibrous textiles. Right. What makes fibrous textiles? I can't quite recall. We still need the frost glass. Did you do fibrous textile? Was it you? Yes. And we need wormweed pods. Of course we do. Obviously we need wormweed pods. We need wormweed pods for everything these days. How about, because these things seem important all of a sudden, we add some wormweed planters into our little garden over here. How much do they take in terms of resource? A bit of wood and 72 wood for one planter. 72 wood for one teeny tiny little planter type thing. Really? Really, really? We can build 2 of those with 201 wood. That's how much is a bed? How much, for example, is an entire bed that people can sleep in? 5 wood. And a plain bed is 14 wood. That's a bed. A dining table, a massive table that you can eat from, that 6 people can eat from, is 4 wood. And you're telling me that a wormweed planter, which is essentially just 8 bits of wood in a square shape, is 72 wood. Preposterous game. Preposterous. That seems a little bit daft. Okay, we'll put those 2 there, and that's all we can do. That's all we can do. We might want to get a few more of those in, because these wormweed pod things are seemingly becoming incredibly important, and we just don't have enough of them to do anything at all. So once again, we have to do another thing. So another thing to then get some more resources in to do some other stuff. It's so yeah, boxes stacked in boxes, that kind of thing. But right, there we go. Somebody move that thing. Yes, they have. Now are we going to have enough wood to do this stuff over here? The fog is 9 days away. That's still plenty away. That's all good. Yeah, construction-wise, so stairs. So, yeah, so if the stairs go from there now, yeah, that's a little bit better, isn't it? So if we put the stairs going to there, like so, and then get us a floor going across, say like that, that's okay. I'm all right with that. Are the stairs happy with that? The stairs aren't happy with that. Why are the stairs not happy with that? I think that's where the floor can go. The stairs look like they should be okay. It says it doesn't... Stair does not end at a floor or foundation. It probably should do. Do we need to add another stair onto it? Another little bit to go in like that? Oh, hang on. That didn't add, I don't think. Hang on. What if we just add that in like that? No. It's not. That's not happy either. Can we just do... Can we cancel... yeah, cancel all of those. Oh, blimeys. Oh, crikeys. Okay. Once again, building in this game seems to be quite fiddly. Fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. Put the floor where it was, please. It was just under those windowy bits. So the floor can come across like... I don't know, like that. And now, can we please... Right, so the top of the stairs has to be there. So bring it down. Right, okay. So we have to kind of do it, put the floor in and then the stairs. Okay, right, that's all good. Somebody can go and work on that. And then eventually, if we can stand on here, we could push the windows up to the top. That would make sense. So push the windows up into the corners. because now we can kind of reach those, which is good, once that flooring is in. And we need to do some more research, because that's complete. We'll have water relief, a sculpted relief. So that's a lot of luxury. It's a lot of sculpt stone that we can't make right now. But one day we'll be able to make. One day we'll be able to do some stuff. But not right now, dearie me. Right, the new wormweed planters are in. I think we just picked up 14 lovely wormweed pods from that up to a colossal 43 now. Not quite halfway, but, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we can get a cronebug thing. Possibly by day 65, day 66, maybe. Who knows? So, we'll carry on working on it. They are now... Oh, those 2 new ones that we just put down are already sort of prepared for harvest. That's quite good. Okay, so that's wonderful. One thing I have noticed is that we do spend quite a lot of time over here in the little kind of gardening bit. Is there a quilted gardener? Is there a thing that can help us do gardening? I'm not entirely sure. Where are they over here? Because that would be really handy. That's to do with sort of, making body parts and things. So making eyes and brains and meat and such. So it's not that. Helpful helpers we already have. So they're just repairs and chopping and mining. So not gardening. And then down here, that's just a dark teaching portal. They're like graves, a fractal mould planter. We've seen that before. That's another grave. That's a level 3 one. That's an eye globe, which sounds terrifying. And that's an obelisk. Okay, so no, there aren't any kind of quilted gardeners or whatever. That would be quite helpful. Because look at the amount of effort we spend over here doing gardening. We spend so much time over here, we're not getting anything else done. By the time we kind of get one thing harvested, something else is ready to harvest. So we're always over here. Although, that's quite good. That's quite good just there, look. We are picking up stuff from there. So, what are we on? 41, was it? Oh, up to 57 now. Okay, we must have picked up something from... I didn't mean to do that. So there. We must have picked something up from over here, possibly. Maybe we picked something up from in here, which would be quite good. Oh, I did earmark those trees to get chopped down as well. Because, we've gone through quite a lot of wood. We're on 43 wood. Although, we have got that done over here. It's still an infirmary, which is wonderful. Right, let's look at changing this into, as ready as we can to turn it into a proper hospital. We can't get it all done right now, but we can certainly add in a few more bits and bobs. Right, okay, I can already see a little bit of a problem. We needed 2 tincture shelves, and they require 5 eyeballs each, and we only have 5 spare eyeballs going, which isn't something I say very often, but there we go. So we can't quite get this done. We will put one in, put one under the stairs, look, to make use of this. Oh, can it go on that wall, actually? How about these? Where's the medicinal cart? Iron, honeydrop, and mandrake root. Okay, so we can get 1 each of those in. Put a medicinal cart. That could tuck under the stairs, look. That could go there, and then we'll have a tincture shelf under the stairs there as well. Okay, that's good. And then can we get another medical bed? That's I've got loads of resources for that. That's fine. So we'll put another medical bed. Maybe put that one sideways. Up here, look. And then we can just put other things around here. And then the big window can go in the middle. And it's all going to be wonderful. So that'll be the 5th bed. Okay, so a few little changes. But that's okay. Then I think in terms of research, we need to do the thing that we need to do to get the eyeballs. That's now a thing that we need. I assume, does that go to Bwubba? Does Bwubba then start producing eyeballs? I'm not quite sure. How does this work? Second sight, we can't do it right now. We take the eyes out of the crower corpses. Oh, lovely. So we take a crower corpse and we turn it into 2 eyeballs. Right. Okay. And what was the other thing we needed? We needed eyeballs and we needed honey drop. Okay, there's plenty of that around. There's quite a bit of honey drop around. There was some over here, I noticed. A little bit close to the fog, but that one's okay. So if we harvest that, that might allow us to get that bit done. Look, all the rats still over there waiting to be done. What is everybody doing? Come on, everybody. Everybody's just in here having a dance. There is work to be done. Go and chop down trees or do other stuff. What are you lot all doing? I suppose, they are focusing on research, actually. We've got 2 of them up here doing a lot of research stuff, which is good. But, it's flying through, actually. Flying through. Look at that. If we get that done, that frees up Paisley to go and do other stuff as well. So let's just make sure you complete that. I would like to, if we could, get the cronebug thing done today. But again, in this game, it does seem to be quite a complicated thing. You just have to get one thing to get another, and then get that to get something else. So, yeah, we are working our way toward it. I think they're now... yeah, that's ready to harvest. And they're both ready to harvest, I think. So that's pretty good. So maybe, if we get 14 from that and that and that, that will get us over what we need to actually get our cronebug thing sorted. It's taking a while, this. It's taking a while. It's a slow process. But yeah, it's a slow but steady process. We are working on things. And I think we're doing all right. Can we superior repel the fog? It requires wormweed pods. Okay, we're not going to do that because we want them for something else. It's 8 days away. It's fine. The fog is not going to be a problem for a little while. And our research is done, which means Paisley can now do stuff at night time. Everyone else can go to bed, but Paisley can either go and do some gardening, or where are you? Oh, you're doing the lantern, not the lantern, those sort of ward things. Going to go and reset those. That's pretty helpful as well. And now you're going to go and refill a mana lantern. Okay, yeah, you're doing kind of all the little kind of tasks. Now you're going to go and create a quilted carrier, which is helpful. So yeah, you can carry on doing all this stuff, Paisley. These are all jobs that can just be done overnight while nothing much else is going on. There we go. Look, use a magical spindle. I would like, if you could, for you to nip outside and just get some more stuff done. You're making another quilted carrier. Oh, okay. This is all fine. Pop in and get that done. But I want you to go out and do like hunting and such like, and just clear all that kind of stuff out of the way, or chop down a tree or something. Well, I suppose if you're doing this, it means somebody else doesn't have to do this. Oh, now you're making a recycle quilted carrier. You're picking up all the bits of the other quilted carriers that have fallen apart, and you're making a new one. Oh, this is good. It kind of implies to me that we do need more teachers. Possibly we need more teachers. Is it time for Uriah to become a teacher? Is it time for that to happen? And then we can get the other two students in who are good at... what was it? It was... we've got nature, so water and earth. We've got the water wand, and we've got the earth wand. So yeah, maybe it's time for Uriah to become a teacher, a really good teacher, and then they can help out with some more of the jobs, which would be good. And yeah, we picked up that spare fire wand. So we have a spare level 2 fire wand. So if we do need a level 2 sort of fire wand user to come in, we've already got one spare now, which is good. I think, Uriah, now it is the time. You've got all your badges and such like. That's all done. You are refilling the wormweed planters, though. I don't want to mess with you doing that. I'm not going to mess with you doing that, because that's going to be a really handy thing. Whereabouts are you? You are over here. Are you harvesting wormweed pods? We're on 63. Come on, everybody. Just give us all that stuff. Maybe let's wait until the cronebug pen thing is in, and then we shall promote Uriah to become a teacher. I mean, promote... It's a subjective thing, is it? We shall make Uriah a teacher. He can be employed at the Geek Cupboard School of Geekcraft and Geekery. And yeah, he's going to be pretty good. He will be one of our best people in terms of damage output with his fire wand and all the kind of stuff it can do. Did you just fire one shot at one of the wormweed pods and then just clear off? You've now decided to go all the way back over here. And I don't know what you're putting stuff into storage. You don't need to haul. You don't need to haul. The quilted helpers do that. The little carriers go and do all that kind of stuff. You're absolutely fine. Desist this. Oh, you're moving the slop. You're moving the slop around. That probably is quite useful, to be fair. It's not very exciting. It doesn't help us. 107 wormweed pods. We're building the thing. Unless something else... We can build it. Finally. We can't summon a cronebug out of it just yet, because we haven't got the magical ability. But we can at least get the thing in. My goodness me. Okay. Oh, it's enormous. I was going to put it there, but it's massive. Where can it go? It can't go underground, I don't think. Blocked by stone outcrop. Blocked by environment. Blocked. Blockety block. Okay. Can it go in here? No, it can't go in there. It's... Oh, my goodness me. Right. Oh, in here. Can it go in here? No access. There. It can go in here. It can go in that room. It's not ideal, but I think it can fit in the middle there. We are allowed to put it into there. We're not going to get a very good view of whatever the cronebug might be. I think is it's not. I think you need to have access on both sides by the look of it. I think you need access on the left and the right. We're just going to put it in there because it fits. It fits in there and that's all fine. I just want it built now. We just need to put it into there and there we go. It's all done. Right, the resources are going in. Look, mandrake roots going in. Look at that. The quilted carriers are amazing. They've done the bulk of work there already. Just waiting for a handful of wormweed pods to go in like normal. Bernard's going to go and do the actual building work eventually. Yes. Here we go. Okay, finally. The cronebug can be a thing. I mean, it's not going to do anything anytime soon. We can't hatch it, but it can be actually there. It can be in the school, finally. Okay, wonderful. There we go. And they've done some of the stuff over here, which is good. I think our next protocol in terms of research might have to be over here to get the eyeballs and the brains and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we need another arcane scroll for that. I think it might be time to do a little bit of dungeon crawling. Let's go down here quick, because we've got that all secured with the ward thing. So if we nip down here, and that was a pretty good team. That was a pretty good team. Just send the same people again. Rejuvenation, 50 hit points. Recharging is mana. Dragonfire Flash, just in case things get a little bit tricky. And, begin that battle, please. And that'll give us enough scrolls to then begin to research eyeballs. Then we can make some eyeballs. Then we can build a tincture shelf or whatever it was. So that'll be quite good. And then if we pick up the honeydew stuff, that honey drop, that's it. That'll be another thing that we can do. That tree there can be chopped down, by the way. We can get rid of that. Did we get that honey drop stuff from that? I think we did. I think we go through a lot of that honey drop stuff. Do we use it for food? We might well use it for some sort of food. So we'll harvest that one as well. Oh, the fight's happening. Okay, I wonder what that was. I thought something got a bit weird. Right, okay, exactly the same as it was before. Let's see if we can have exactly the same success. You attack that thing with a big old block of fire. You can then potentially, maybe surging strength would be quite good. If we surging strength you guys at the back, because that'll make your attacks even more formidable. So yeah, make us a bit stronger at the back. Your students unite and all that kind of stuff, right? Dave takes a bit of a hit. Dave is also restless. Oh, okay. So 5 additional mana will be afflicted with insomnia at 3 stacks. Oh no, that's quite bad. Right, you can earth armor. So you can now absorb attacks from everybody. That's quite handy, apart from that type of attack, which is a nuisance. You can then, hopefully, Dave, or do you vengeance the front? In fact, no, you vengeance the front row, so they can retaliate, which is handy. You then fireball that thing. So kaboom that thing dies. Wonderful. Goodbye. Then you can growth on that thing. So that's now going to cause you problems with thorns. And you're going to take damage. That's a retaliatory attack. You've still got 65 points. So smash that in the face with a big old bit of wall. And then you can then fireball that thing. Hopefully with a critical. Beautiful. Down to 100. You can... It's 12 mana to flame lash. Or 45. Yeah, you do that. So you flame lash that. And then it's got 55 left. You do surging strength on the front row, and that I think should give Jarrett enough strength to take that thing down. We didn't need surging strength in the end, but there we go. All done and dusted. Boop, down we go. Wormweed pods. Oh, happy days. And some wood and a level 2 nature wand and some arcane scrolls. Marvellous. Right, okay, so we've still got another way to go through there. And... does that now mean that we can do our research? Can we now get that done? Yes, we can. And we'll have 6 of the arcane scrolls left. Yeah, so get that done, please. Get that done. And then maybe we can sort of begin to work on this. Not quite yet. Although, is that done? Have we finished work on the cronebug pen? No, it's about halfway through. And now Betty, I think, is coming back to do some more work on it. Okay, I mean, what is it? Can we sort of see from here? If we adjust the angle, it's a sort of wooden pen, and it's got plants around the edge, And in the middle is just a big spiky looking egg type thing. But I know we have to hatch that thing. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with that. Okay, that's fun. It'd be good if we could finish it, everybody. It's 5. We're going to make it priority 5. Everybody come and finish this now. Somebody finish this off. Make it happen. Just get it done. It's going to take another, 15 or so bops with your magic wand. Now Betty's going to go and boop it with her wand for a bit. There we go. So yeah, that's going up a bit quicker. Right, it's done. The fog is moving. We have a cronebug. Okay, a refining beast for creating advanced mineral and crystal reagents must be hatched. Of course it must. And we need, the leaf tender, the pen cleaner, and the shell cracker. We have one of those. We don't have the other 2, which is a bit of a nuisance. So, with that in mind, could we go down here now? We could, if we now promote Uriah to become a teacher, does that mean then we could bring in a gifted student and give them the water wand and have a gifted water user? That might be quite good. Right, I think this is what we do. What's that? Auditorium or Greater Hall. Oh, we can retire emeritus. We can retire them and we get more from it, I imagine. Graduate with honours, auditorium or Great Hall. We don't graduate. We want to kind of hire them in a minute, but if we could graduate them with honours, needs an auditorium or a Great Hall. Okay, I'm flying around all over the place with this, but what do we need for an auditorium? Ritual sigil, grounded, 35 or greater luxury, 2 or more solemn braziers or solemn pedestals, which we have. So that just needs luxury. That needs just a pile of luxury to go in there. Okay, what can we add that's luxurious? Let's throw some luxury things in. Furniture. Rugs? How about some lovely rugs? That might be quite nice. I've got 2 in there. Maybe we could put an occult small rug, or a calming, no, because they require wormweed pods. An occult small rug at the bottom of the stairs? Possibly. It can go under the thing. It could go under the thing. We could put one in the corner. Like, I kind of wanted it to be under the stairs, but we can't do that. It's only +2 luxury, but it's better than nothing. I think we need these things. We need fibrous textile. That would be 8 and... So 8 and 9 is 17 maths with pens. We could get those in for, 15 fibrous textile. And I think that would sort that out. But yeah, what do we need to make fibrous textile? It's wormweed pods. Do you know what? Get 5 of those. Get 5 of those. I think we're just going to... Let's just get this done. Let's just hire Uriah. Oh, it rhymes. We'll hire Uriah. There we go. So a new hire, you get 10 conviction, and you get 10 conviction. You get 10 conviction. Who else needs some conviction? Put Bernard in, just for fun. Just sort of get some of the original crew in. Yeah, why not? There we go. So yeah, Betty, Dave and Bernard, you guys can do the ritual. You can be a little bit happier. Frost and Jack can be left out. And Uriah can become a teacher. Here we go. We're going to put 12 adept scrolls into it, but we are going to get another teacher. And they're going to be very good. They've got all... Hang on, let's just go and check. You know what I'm like. Let's just go and check. Have they got all their medallions? Yes, they have. Okay, so they are about as good as they can be. So you hire staff, exactly like that, please. Begin ritual. Okay, it took us a while. To get round to sorting this out, but there we go. I think Uriah just went immediately past here and went somewhere else. Here we go. Uriah, your student days are over. You are about to become a teacher. Lucky you? Possibly. I'm not quite sure how long does it take. Another 1.5 hours. Okay, right, we'll run time on nice and quick because that's quite slow, isn't it? Okie doke, right, there we go. Let's just get Uriah hired as a teacher. Okay, I think the process is almost complete. Uriah is about to join the team. What do you look like? Oh, yes. Oh, Uriah, you look very dapper now. Look at you. You're wearing a very similar attire to Betty. That must be very popular with the Wolfkin, that particular outfit. But yes, look at you. That is magnificent. Okay, so Uriah joins as a teacher, which is very exciting. And then look, you've got all your medallions. This is great. Yeah, I didn't realise as well, a few people did point this out in the comments, that when you complete a medallion, it also gives them a death save. So any medallion gives them a +1 maximum death save. A death save prevents mages from dying when suffering a trauma. So yeah, they've got 5 death saves, whereas I think the others have only got sort of 2 or 3 or something. So yeah, it does pay to get the medallion sorted out. I mean, yeah, Jarrett, we only got 1 for Jarrett. Jarrett's very good, but we didn't really put the effort in there. So I think, yeah, it is worth trying your very best to get lots of medallions sorted out. But there we go. So that's pretty good. So now we've got Uriah in as a teacher. So that's another person that can help out and do various bits and bobs. So that's really good. How are we looking over here with the fibrous textiles? If we could just get 1 banner in, that'd be quite good. That'd be quite exciting. It would be fun. But yeah, can we get gifted student? We now need some more arcane scrolls. Okay. You can never just do what you want in this game. It's always like, oh, now we've got to go and do this and that and the other. So we've got 6 arcane scrolls, and we need 15 to get a gifted student. Is it worth doing that? Is it worth doing that? One thing we haven't seen this time is the, messy meddler or whatever, like the ghosty things that wander about and cause problems. We haven't seen those yet, because they're quite a nice, easy source of scrolls. You can just sort of, get scrolls done from fighting them. You could pick up a few. The Scrivener thing, the Adept scrolls is Ash Parchment, that and that. Do you know what? No. Let's just take that out of the order for now. We don't need Adept scrolls, but they're fine. We can pick those up as we go. It's all okay. I think maybe it could potentially be time for Ved to make way. Possibly Ved could leave, and that leaves us with the 1 student. But yeah, Ved's air wand. I don't think we need the air wand for you, do we? The air wand was for the bird. I don't think we need the air wand for you. It is, yeah, water and earth. So I think now that's done, let's then, we can't graduate them with honours just yet. We'll get there in time. Let us graduate Ved. So Ved, you can graduate. Oh, there's 4 spots for graduation. Of course there is. And I know Jarrett can do it. Jarrett, you can go and do that. So we're going to pick up 11. Oh, Savant scrolls. Why are we picking up fancy scrolls? Okay. We're picking up different scrolls. They're not normal scrolls. Is that because you've got loads of things? Why is that? Or is that because you're a gifted student and we pick up different things? I'm not entirely sure. Do you know what? It's probably worth doing. So then we'll go and do that. So get that sorted. So we'll get Ved out of the school as well, which leaves Quincy. We need Quincy to hang around as a student for a while longer to get the other thing sorted, the cronebug. But there we go. So bye-bye, Ved. It's been lovely having you here. You have been very good, even though you like destroying things. But there we go. So 11 of a new type of scroll, which is good. And now down here, I was hoping that maybe if we were down to 1 student, we could possibly get a gifted one. But no, we need some more arcane scrolls and such like. Okay, right. So we do need to do some more dungeon crawling. We need to go down into the dungeons and get a few more bits and bobs done. Our research is done for the for the brains or whatever it was. No, the eyeballs. That was it. That was done for the eyeballs. Maybe then. Oh yeah, we are hunting these. Paisley, could you go and hunt that thing, please? And then, Uriah, let's get you to go and hunt that thing. Yeah, don't eat it. Go and hunt it, please. I mean, you can have it. Oh, no, we need to take the eye. We don't want the eyes, actually. We'll take the eyes out. You can have the rest. Once the eyes are out, it's absolutely fun. Oh, wow. Uriah just completely annihilated that thing. Uriah just took that thing out. Now, many people in the comments have been saying we should do various kind of priority things. We might look at this next time because it's not going to be overly exciting going, yes, that person's very good at cooking. I don't know, sorting priorities isn't the most wildly exciting thing, but let's have a look. Uriah, really good at cooking. Okay, really good at cooking, but excels at hunting. So maybe, yeah, I think the darker the colour, so the red of the boxes, the better they are at that particular job. So if we say Uriah can go out and do hunting, yeah, it's a top priority job. And then you can go and destroy, not about destroying, but you can also do some cooking. That bit, maybe actually they can just hunt and do a few other bits and bobs. Maybe cooking. Yeah, if they're cooking though, that frees up Dave to do other bits and bobs. So I think, yeah, Uriah, you go hunting first, and then you can do cooking. That'd be quite good. And then Jarrett can do mining as a top priority. You can go grab stone and such like. And also Jarrett's quite good at making stuff. In fact, lower that back down a bit. So you can construct things first, Jarrett, and then once that's done, you can mine. Who's good at research? Oh, Jarrett's quite good at research as well. Okay. We can't have everybody doing everything because that becomes pointless. Paisley is just entirely bland at all the things. Bernard's quite good at cleaning, I assume, because of the water magic stuff. I mean, these three are going to go eventually. Anyway, Dave, Betty and Bernard will be retired in due course. And we'll replace them with the new kind of round of students that become teachers, like we have done with Uriah. But yeah, so if Uriah could sort of get out of here and just deal with all of the hunting we want to get done, that would be magnificent. And then, how do we make eyeballs? We've got brains coming out of that thing. But yeah, how do we get... Are we picking up eyeballs now? We've got 14 eyeballs. How many eyes are in those birds? How does that work? So we can now get, I think, where are we? Another tincture shelf can go in, which is what we needed. We'll put that one up here, look. Actually, it's a bit precarious there, isn't it? But we need one up here. We'll put one on that wall next to the bed. So like that. So we can have a tincture shelf there. Medicinal carters, honey drop and mandrake root. Okay, so we need some honey drop and mandrake root. And then it's just a case... Oh, do you know what? Let's cancel the move of that window. It's fine. We'll have wonky windows in there. It's a wonky school. We'll have wonky windows. Right. So there we go. So we've got that done. So that room is very close to becoming a proper hospital thing. It does need some more incense burners. Wood, smoke stick and smoke pearls. We've got loads of those. Was it 4? Was it 4 incense burners it required for the hospital? Yeah, 4 or more incense burners. Okay, let's get those queued up. So we'll put these in. Let's put one on that wall. Maybe there. That's a third. And the other one can go up here next to the tincture shelf. Like that. And then we'll put the other little cart thing there. We have got room for a bed here, potentially, if we need another bed. Big window at the back. That then becomes a proper hospital, eventually. And it's really, really warm. Okay, fire mage is even more potent. Uriah thinking, yes, here we go. And water mage is not so good because it's very hot. Okay, right, that's fine. So let's see what happens now with all of these stuff over here. Have we now just got... Yes, we've got Uriah just going out here and just hunting everything. Okay, Uriah, there is something there for you to hunt. Straight back, boom, and oh my goodness. Wow. Uriah is completely brutal at that. That's fantastic. Okay, right, that's really good. So to finish things off, maybe let's do one final little trip down here. We'll grab a few things. Ooh, look at that down there. We will have all of those. Thank you. They haven't picked that wand up yet. Come on. Oh, there are eyeballs down here. That's why there's loads of eyeballs. The birds don't have multiple eyes. Oh, they've got 2, obviously. They've got like 15 eyes or whatever in them. Right, so hunt those. Get all those as well. And yeah, let's do another trip down here. Try and get some more arcane scrolls. And then maybe summon in a gifted water student if we can. That, I think, is what we have to do. Crikey. Again, slow-paced this game. Slow-paced, slow burner, but we'll get there. So, yeah, one little trip down into the dark. Yeah, Uriah, you can go at the back, please. That looks pretty good. Rejuvenation, recharging, dragonfire. One final battle, just to wrap things up. Yeah, okay, let's get time tick on nice and quick and we'll have a bit of a scrap. Okie dokie, the fight has begun and we're up against Boulder Jaw. Have we seen a boulder jaw before? I think we've seen something that looked a bit similar to that. It wasn't quite as shiny, I don't think. Maybe this is the final room of that particular cavern. Is this kind of like the boss or whatever? I think to begin with, flame lash that thing. It's got 560 points, so taking 110 off is quite a chunk of its hit points. You can then vengeance the front row. That's wonderful. You can then flame lash that thing again, Uriah. Your first battle as a teacher. You can then growth that thing to cause it damage every turn. And then you, Jarrett, can earth arm yourself. Okay, so now it should attack Jarrett. Yeah, Jarrett did take a bit of a whack there, but that's okay. And then if we just keep wailing on it, okay, another critical. Thank you, Dave. Very good. We'll then Flame Lash again is better for the Magicka cost. So 43 points of damage. Another Fireball from Dave. A critical would be wonderful, but never mind. Right, we are running out of magic. Okay, so the potions are going to be important. That's another 31 points. We will do Surging Strength on you at the front there. So that's going to make you a bit stronger. Jarrett can then smash that in the face for 75 points of damage. It's down to 106. His armour is still remaining. His armour is still intact, which is great. And then Dave, if you get a critical on this, Dave, it's... Oh, I think you might have done. And you have. Oh, well done, Dave, you marvellous soft person. Okay, 40 Phoenix Flowers, 75 Stone Potion, 7 Arcane Scrolls. Oh no, it wasn't the end, look. There is still another bit to go. Okay, so that wasn't the boss, which does make you think, how tough is the boss going to be? Because although it didn't take much damage, it did have quite a lot of hit points, didn't it? Crikeys. Okay, so I think now what we'll do is we will wrap things up for the moment and we'll come back next time and we will hatch the cronebug. At long last, we can get that done. It's taken a long time to get that all kind of sorted out, but we will get there. So to do that, we need to get the 2 students in. It would be good if we could get a gifted student, so maybe just go and get a couple of extra arcane scrolls. That would be marvellous. So yeah, get 2 of those. Get a gifted water student. That would be quite good. They can replace Bernard, who's a current level 1 water wand user. So get a level 2 water wand person in. Bernard can then be retired. If we make that room fancy enough, maybe we could do that thing there. Retire Emeritus. That would be quite good. So we can get something fancy out of it, which would be marvellous. And then, yeah, get the other students in to hatch the cronebug, then hatch the cronebug. Then we can start doing other things with all the other rooms. We can get fancy big windows in, everything else. And my goodness me, it'll be a long time coming. But we will finally start transforming rooms around the school just to make them a little bit kind of fancier. I mean, we haven't even looked at the kitchen. What do you need to make a proper fine kitchen? You need dragon wok, spice racks, pantries. I mean, potentially we could look at that. We could look at that, could we not? Get a dragon wok in. Got the pantries. We can get the spice racks in. So, yeah, maybe we could look at that next time as well. There is plenty to do. So much to do. And, yeah, also, a roof. A roof might be quite good. And we do need to, at some point, look at all these kind of fancy, sort of, yeah, very sort of magic discipline specific rooms. An arboretum and a lightning observatory and all that kind of stuff. We need to get those done as well. So plenty to do when we come back. So we'll see how we get on. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Mind Over Magic. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. I just want to point out the danger of blasting fire into the face of somebody who has not got any kind of headgear on. Let's suppress the pants off that thing. I always knew hiding behind a park bench would be no good. Oh no, it's a terrifying disc thing. The aliens shoot him with such force that he loses his hair, which is just ridiculous.